Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Survival, episode 13. I finally finished covering the farms. Oh, hello. Yeah, a little bit of terraforming done, a little bit of detailing. It's my first time trying to do something that looks natural but not natural to Minecraft, if that makes sense. It's, it's quite the challenge. But yeah, I've managed to mix in a couple of like coral blocks and various different other cobblestone stones, andesite, even light grey wool. But yeah, I've still got a lot more decorating to do up here and find a way of hiding some of these light sources. Probably using lichen, maybe hiding some torches under moss. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this has turned out. I'm not going to make it. Yes. So we've got our nice little portal there under that little, is it a precipice? I don't know words. But yeah, all the way around is completely covered and it is completely lit inside as well. But that's not what we're here for. I've been working on the city still and I've actually cranked my brightness up because I noticed when I was editing my last video just how dark it actually is in that city. Actually, that's a point. Let's grab ourselves a night vision potion and I'll show you what I've been up to. So here we are back in the city and I'll be honest, I've actually got quite a fair bit done considering I've actually spent quite a lot of time on the multiplayer world. I had a lot of catching up to do. 1,635 days they had on me. So, yeah. I might come back and change some of these builds out because as I've been building more of them I have started noticing some of these earlier builds, especially these ones up this end, look a little bit bland in comparison. I mean, they're supposed to be off in the distance, they're not really supposed to be that detailed, but I seem to be just adding more and more detail to this build. So in the last episode we built these buildings here and this side part here. I'm trying not to reveal too much at the moment. But I've also added four different buildings along with a little bit more backdrop. The first one I want to show you is just this little build here. So we've got our little fruit shop right here. And it's going to start going out again from the white to the grey. And this is going to be like the grotty, grimy end of town. So it's going to be a lot darker over here. A lot of blacks, greys, deep slates. But I do need to chip away at the wall. I kind of misjudged how I was going to place it. I'm thinking of making this some sort of boutique or clothes shop, hair salon type thing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. And just homing into view is the hardware store. Now, I will drink a night vision potion once I've just given you a quick show of it. So I'll leave my brightness up. It doesn't look as good with the brightness up, but otherwise you might not be able to see it. I don't know about that pickaxe. I had a look online at some basic hardware stores and a lot of similar designs seem to pop up, so this is what I decided to go for and settle on. Yeah, it does seem a little bit bland, but at the moment, because a lot of the buildings are just mostly colour coordinated, I am trying to keep sort of to one texture pattern, if that makes sense. Back here, I've also added another row of apartment buildings. They're only a couple of blocks deep. I'm not 100% happy with this edge. I tried to have it so it seems like it just fades off into the darkness and then you can just see the skyline in the background. Again, with the brightness turned down, it does look pretty good, but I think that's just a bit too shallow. So you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments. Speaking of comments, I still need a name for this city, and I cannot think of anything. I am drawing a complete blank. So, if you want to let me know in the comments below what I could call this city or town, or even if it's just got some form of theme, please, just let me know, and yeah, we'll go from there. And whilst you're down there, give me a like, maybe a subscribe if you fancy it, no pressure if not. But now, I want to show you the main build. Oh, this was a nightmare, and it wasn't until I was completing this that I glanced over and that I realised I've actually made a mistake right there. That should not be 3 wide, that bit there. That should only be 2. So one of the windows is not aligned. Breathe. But I did run into the restriction of the height of this ancient city. And what I've done is I've started off with really bright colours at the bottom and faded off to darkness and then sort of blended it into Skulk. So it looks like it carries on going up, but that's about as tall as it is. It's kind of almost an optical illusion. And again, with these buildings, I've sort of blended it off, going back into dark colours, which it will do round that side. Please ignore the shulker boxes and more deep slate. This place is turning into a right mess, and luckily this building here is going to be my storage area, and I darn well need it. But yeah, a lot of this is just white concrete powder, wool, diorite, snow around the windows because it's brighter, it's letting more light out. Got a nice little garden area. This is based on the woodlands from Wolf Amongst Us, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out, in all fairness, apart from that bit, which I do need to change, but that's not too big a deal. These trees I did not do custom. I just made sure that they grew really big, although with this one here, if we just take a look outside, it is quite big, and I'm not sure if it is good having it that size, because although it does obscure some of the build, it feels almost more natural to have a tree that tall, if that makes sense. But yeah, what I've done is I've made sure I've kept the frog lights lower down, and then as we've just gone up, just gone back into the orange glass. Now the light behind that is, so the ones up there have just got a mushroom behind, because a mushroom emits a light level of 1. And I think 2 of those have got glow lichen behind. Might even be magma blocks, I can't remember. I actually built this one first. Then this, then that part, then that part. But let's drink a night vision potion and you'll actually get a better view of it. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the Skulk. But yes, as you can see, it literally just cuts off right at the top. And then I've been up there just putting more and more Skulk down. But as you can see with the different textured blocks, how I've tried to blend it, and I think it's worked really well. Same with over here. I've got a lot more I need to take out, but we've started off with stone and andesite, mixed in a bit of light grey, moved up into tough, and then pretty much straight into deep slate. But yes, I've got all this side to take off. I have expanded a bit more of the road. They're all facades, by the way. This entire build is just pure facade. Everything is just, yeah, it is magma blocks at the back. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing real about this city yet. And I do say yet because eventually I want to make it livable. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, the plan is to make this my storage area. I also took another area of that off. Oh yeah, I also did this apartment building here. So I expanded the road onto the end and then made it a bit darker so that blends off as well. I've got one random piece of... But again, once I've got the brightness down, which I've been building in, that fades off so you can see it. But it looks like the city goes on for longer than it actually does. And I managed to get up there carpeted as well because I were having skellies and zombies and creepers and all sorts spawning. But once again, just a mixture of palettes. And I've tried to be quite kind of random about it. So we've got the lapis, we've got the wool, we've got concrete powder, we've got blue concrete. Same with the purple. Although not really much of a variety when it comes to the concrete blocks. The purple blocks, sorry. I can't English today. This back bit eventually will be like the back of the department store, hardware store. So there'll be probably try and get a couple of cars in here maybe, or just have this bit fenced off completely. Have like a generator back here, some bins, some big aircon units. I have not quite decided what to do about that yet. But eventually, yes, once this has been fully built, I'm going to move all my storage into here and eventually move into this base. But yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along slowly but surely. And it's not that much considering I've not uploaded for a week, but like I say, I have been on the multiplayer server trying to play catch up. And I'll be honest, I have caught up. I've also got a lot of little bits like this. So I want to add some more like skyline backdrop. Also darken some of these out, move some of these torches, get the lighting effects better. It's a work in progress. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do down here. I'm tempted to go out from the whites and maybe into like yellows and oranges, and just sort of keep it in theme style with those buildings. But I don't know what type of buildings to go for next. That could be something else you guys suggest to me, because I've only ever copied a city before, and I did that in creative, and where possible I've tried not to do any of this in creative. The only thing I practiced in creative was that pickaxe. It sucks, but I kind of like it at the same time. It just looks so bad it's almost good. But yeah, that is exactly where we're up to, and I'm happy with it. I've still got a lot more sculpt to get in, and there's probably a few more areas I'm going to have to dig out. It's been a lot of deep slate. I think I ended up filling at least another 2 more double chests just from mining out that entire top area as well, along with up here as well. As you can see, that is pretty much almost smooth. I think it came down to about this level. But yeah, work on the build is taking its time. I'm getting there slowly. But yeah, suggestions, please. Either a name for this city or what other buildings I could probably put in here. And if I like some of the comments or suggestions, I might even name the builds after you. Or even add its own little twist on it to accommodate whoever suggested. But that'll do me for today. I hope you all take care, be good people, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later. Bye. Bye.